Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. This video was made because we had a great game that happened as Bernie and I were running kind of a dual purpose mission. He's working on making his specific number of long haul games for the day, and my goal was to just continue working on this commander and building him up to this skill, which I ended up getting in this sequence because I didn't have very many to go. And as a result, you're going to see this port match that is just an absolute masterpiece of engagement execution. So this is one you really need to pay attention to what's going on if you want to get better. And that's one of the things I make these videos with object lessons that will make you better if you pay attention and watch what's going on. You might need to watch this 2, 3, 4, 5 times. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Don't let anybody tell you what you need to do to be the best you that you can be. Get it? It's all about you, not me. Now, I'm giving you an example to show you of what excellence looks like, and I try to explain it as best as possible so that other players who aren't as informed as myself or Bernie, the one who executed it, can understand. So I'm trying to make this, and that's one of the things that I do, is I make things simple to understand because I understand what it is going on. I'm not faking it. When I taught school, one of the students I had, really good guy, got up in class and was yelling at the class like, "Dude, shut up! Don't you understand? He's making it easy." And it was like that was one of the greatest parts, of that year. It's like I had a kid telling the other kids, "You shut up, you dummies! This guy makes it easy." And I don't mean, he doesn't mean in a trivial manner to where it's a easy A or whatever. I made understanding easy because I actually know what it's like to be that kid going through this and then achieving the mastery. In this case, it was science. So that's the thing. I try to make it easy, and that's one of the things I'm good at doing. So I'm going to take what Bernie does, and I'm going to try and make it easy for you to understand so that you can incorporate any part of what he does into your game. If you can do it, you're going to get better, you're going to score more, and you're going to have more fun, and your friends are going to go, "Man, I remember when that guy wasn't that good. How did he get so good?" Bernie and Duke, we helped. So that's what we're doing. So please leave a like for this video. Help people see what we're doing. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. That way you'll see more of these kind of videos, because I got a bunch of these videos that I'm making today, actually, strangely, just random occurrence, that you'll see. I have a killer one for the brand new map Nebelborg. I have a killer map for Severogorsk, where these feature key strategic decisions that I explained. So to hope you guys get better. Anyway, so now we've done the gobbledygook and the setup. Let's go and roll with the rest of the game, shall we? Welcome to the port. Alrighty. So if I remember correctly, this is a tier 4 match. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tier 4s. I am in a Chinese sniper tier 3. Pretty good gun. Goes fast, like 60. On flat ground, with the acceleration maxed out. So we're over here. I mean, I did okay, nothing spectacular. We'll get to the boss after I die. But we're completely outgunned. He's in his Thresher, and I'm here in my M3G FT Chinese sniper tank. it's pretty solid. The weakness, it has 3.65 on the reload. So the reload isn't fast, and I'm dead. Okay, he's dead, Jim. Well, guess what? This is the opposite of he's dead, Jim. This is he's never going to die, Jim. That's not really funny. It's funny due to absurdity. If you find it at all humorous. It isn't the best joke in town, but it's alright. So what happens if you look at the map, Bernie's headed out to the west, down along the rail line more or less, and we'll see what happens. He's a crusher, and this is the thing. What I refer to these platoons, I refer to these as my insurance platoons. And why are these called insurance platoons, you might ask? Because if one of us goes down, we get to advise the other guy. And look at those guys at Bravo 3. So Bernie's headed down here, and I said, dude, you need to stop. There's 4 guys that are down there, and if you go down there, you're gonna get killed. And right now, you see that he looks up, and it's like I go, trust me, they're off the board now, but there's 4 guys. He was concentrating on those dudes. So he's like, well, you've never steered me wrong before, so I'm going to turn around. And he goes back to our base. We're down 3 guys. So, number 1, this is one of the things that we do. Everyone in my group, I say my group, is a group that, I'm one of the members. Everyone in our group does this. If we die, we go and try to help somebody else with, we're acting like a second crew member in their tank. He's in charge. We're like information gatherers. And I had info he needed to know that he was headed into a bad problem. So he understands, as we all do, that information comes from the position of knowledge that you don't have, maybe. And so when someone says don't go somewhere, they don't go there, because we know that these guys know what they're doing. They've proven it time and again. There's no doubt. So, my goal is to help Bernie, because if I can help him, that was when I go, hey, you can't go through that. He goes, yeah, I know, I forgot. He's concentrating, and this is what happens with good players. He's concentrating on winning the game, okay, or at least living as long as possible. And so I'm looking around, watching I go, there's the artillery is coming up. I don't know what he's doing, but he got this guy. He abuses this DW2 because he got inside of his rotation. He's able to travel around him faster than his gun can traverse in the circle. Now, he flared out a little too far, objectively, but hey, nobody's perfect. And he squeezes right behind him. That was awesome. So now, we were down 3. Bernie whacked that guy. The other guys have done, good as well. But he set himself up now. It's 2-on-2. There, that's a bucket tier 4 coming. And then there's a Panzer 4 up there on top of the bridge. Well, you'll see what happens to that guy. School is in session, baby. What a genius. You're a bucket. You're not a great tank. It's okay. I mean, that guy fell off. He fell off the bridge. This is Bernie's performance at the end of the game. And it was pretty fantastic. He killed 4 guys, as you could see. Almost 1,500 damage. A little bit of assistance. Terrific stuff. 3-star commander in the Thresher builds this commander faster. 6,000 points. Terrific. Now, I'm going to get you the medals. Kamikaze. Destroy a higher tier tank by ramming it, or having that idiot ram you and die. That was the bucket. So he also got a shell proof, the blue one. The green with the sword is the fighter for killing 4 or 5 guys. He killed 4. The diamond is the bruiser for killing crew members or modules. The red and black stripe is the fire for effect, do more damage than your hit points. The golden tank you see is a steel wall for doing block damage. And the other multi-stripe with the tank and the 2 swords is the duelist, kill 2 tanks that or more that cause damage to your vehicle. And we'll get to the end scoring here in just a second. Okay, what a killer display of what he did. Enemies damaged 7, fantastic. Enemies destroyed 4, also fantastic, because the key thing is, it isn't sometimes how many you kill, it's which ones. And Bernie got the good ones. He got that DW2 and the bucket, both tier 4s, at the end of the match when it counts the most. I mean, anytime you kill a guy, it's important and it counts. But as the game progresses to the end, each kill becomes more and more valuable. I mean, 1 kill is still 1 kill. But when you kill the right guy, it sometimes will help you because it will set up a sequence that's almost irrevocably in your favor, which is what he did. His engagements on those guys were just absolutely awesome. You know, he was headed into a trap that I was able to advise him that there was essentially a trap that he was headed into. And so he stopped that. And from that point forward, he was flawless. Go watch it again. It's just that simple. Sometimes it's just that one little tiny thing. You know, don't go over there. There's many dudes and they will kill you. That one little thing that I told him, after that, you watch it, he's giving you a clinic on how to win when you're a tier 3 guy against tier 4s. Now, he is playing in one of the best tier 3 tanks for sure. But that is true. But in the end, you either do it or you don't. And just because you have that tank doesn't mean you're going to get it done. He did that. That was him. So watch his engagements that he made and try to understand what it is he's doing, because that is a secret. If you can understand any part of what he's doing, you can add that to your game, and it will make you a better player. And over time, your friends will notice this. So if you're watching this video, you're doing something that the other guys aren't doing. And those that aren't doing it, they ain't getting better, and you are. That is the difference. Like I said, I had a decent game. Nothing spectacular. I'm 5th place. That's okay. You know, my kind of tank is lame and not able to take much damage. So you're going to run into those. As soon as I get spotted, I'm destroyed because I'm a lightweight tier 3 tank destroyer. Got one. It's all good. So check it out. Watch what Bernie did, because it was awesome if you want to add it to your game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember, please leave a like. Please consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed. Tell your friends so they can watch this, learn, and maybe like and subscribe too. So hope you guys enjoyed it. It was real good. I have others to do. Thanks again for watching.